Bill, why did you choose to become the coach for romance?
Well, that's a very good question. You see, I had gotten married at a very young age. And when the marriage failed, I said to myself, how does something that starts out so joyously crash and burn in a rubble of heartbreak and disaster? And I was living in New York City. I had access to lots of single people. And really, as a hobby, I started talking to single people about relationships. I wanted to know what their thoughts were on it, what their feelings. Are they having a good time, a bad time out there? What was really happening? And the more and more people I spoke to, the more it became apparent that single people have no clue what they're looking for. Everything that happens by chance. And that's not a good way of going about things. And the reason it happens by chance is that we were never taught anything about relationships growing up. Everything that's in our heads is in our heads because we heard it from friends, family, relatives, television, magazines, movies, stuff you hear on the street growing up. Men are this, women are this, men do this, women do this. And that's all what's in our heads. And we become teenagers and we want to start dating. And what do? We do what we think we're supposed to do. So we go out there and do all these things that men and women are supposed to do. And we go from one to another to another to another until we find somebody that's not as bad as everybody else. And that's the person we marry. And then one out of every two marriages fails. And it's higher with second and third marriages. So it became clear that the one thing most people desire, which is to have love and be loved, is one of the hardest things to find. And that's what led me to start putting my program together. Because I realized that we have to get single people to think for themselves about who they are, how they choose to live the rest of their lives, to learn how to love and respect themselves, and who do they choose to live it with. And that's how Romance by Choice came into being. So I hope that answered your question. And, if you want more information about Romance by Choice, you can go and see our course on the Great Discovery. Just click on the link below and it'll take you there. Thank you.